me outside, meet me outside. Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get it tied. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip though. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm buying crypto. I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, crack of dawn. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit the like, you hit the subscribe. We talk about going on a ride. We talk about going to the moon and going soon. I'm sorry that I'm exploding your earbox this morning. I'm very excited. Things are happening right now. I did not expect to happen. You hit the like and subscribe. We talk about the crypto news, right? Every single day. You hit the bell, you hit the all notifications. When we do go live, you get this stuff immediately. You're not watching an old video. Very in detail of what we talk about here. If you watch in depth of what we talk about, none of it may not be any financial advice to you. But this stuff is pretty accurate. It's my strategy. I am proud of it. And I believe some of you appreciate it, and I appreciate you. So you hit the like and subscribe. There was a lot of things and a lot of talk. I remember 2020, 2019. And you may have heard me on the YouTube channel talking about this. It's a while ago, but catastrophic bad things would have to happen in order for Bitcoin to succeed. Perhaps even a World War III. Very bad things. Recession, all these things where we wouldn't need currency anymore. Good morning, Dustin. Good morning, Philip. Good morning, Sean. Excuse my manners. As the wolves are here, hitting the like and subscribe. China and Taiwan's potential economic impact. Bear market warnings and FC Barcelona metaverse news. I really want to focus more, and I love this picture of the bear. I swear, I want to get a t-shirt of that. That is badass. Good morning to you, Gary, as well. They're talking about this big, maybe perhaps a war or big issues going on, and I don't want to really get into this because this is not part of our channel, but if it does affect us in a way, then we're going to talk about it, right? So just keep in the back of your mind a little bit of that thought. Some crazy things are going on, and we need a different financial system. We already know the banks don't work. And speaking of Sunday, the banks are closed today. Thank you, Bitcoin. I may be able to transfer my Bitcoin wherever I need to, right? Binance prepaid card adds Shiba Inu token for payments. Ooh, very interesting. So right now, the cryptocurrency Shiba Inu has been going the payment route in an effort to increase its usefulness to capitalize on the currency's popularity among investors. A growing number of business and shops are already accepting the meme coin as a form of payment. It is now available on the Binance card of the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, which means it may now be used for payments. Big Shiba news. Pretty excited about that. And if you watched my previous video, a lot of Dogecoin fans hate me because I said I expect Shiba Inu to outperform Dogecoin. Well, I didn't say it was going to go higher in price. I just said that the percentage and the potential gain from this moment on into the future, I believe Shiba Inu will give you the most successful gains, and I don't think that's something crazy to say. So you hit the like and subscribe. A lot of big things going on. I was pretty excited. I heard about this Binance. This is what we're going to get to next, because this really just blew my effing mind. Why Binance CEO Zhao says this is the right time to invest in crypto. August 6, 2022. This is yesterday's quick read. I'm a big believer in this, and I do believe there's also many other things that could happen, but we're not going to go into that right now. We're going to focus on what this gentleman said, and it made my brain go berserk, right? This is the best time to invest in the industry. We did this 4 years ago during the bottom of the bear market. And yes. Looking at back into the charts, the last cycle, it worked out extremely well. We invested a couple $100 million, and now our portfolio is worth $7 billion. Ah! Oh, man. Where was I? Well, I was not doing this. So I was still crying and wondering how I could get back into the stock market and become an investor and somehow be somebody special, right? Because I was the gentleman who worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange. And I was just so over my ego, I guess, and I wanted to find a way to get back to this place. And this place is now the Van Gogh Museum. It's kind of insane. It's extinct. It's like we never even worked there before. So the open outcry is... so hit the like and subscribe. It's just a gentleman giving it to you as real as steel. One quick thing I want to talk about on Bioconomy, because I was a big believer in this, and then we're going to talk about exactly the title. Bitcoin has never done this before. This was not clickbait. Yes, Bitcoin has never done this. I'm going to show you in about 10 seconds or about a minute. I want to watch this video real quick and show you what I believe happened. As Bioconomy was trading above 70-something cents here. Yeah, that's what was happening, and I told you. Expect to see fall. I expect 64, 65 cents. That's just the way the crypto space is. We could do a Fibonacci sequence on it. Not really worth it. But what I do see here happening is something similar. Could be fall all the way down to the 62. Yeah, it's not much. It's not much more down. But currently looking at this just with the naked eye, and I have an excellent naked eye for the crypto space. Somewhere in the 65 cents. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me if we did that. It's probably a 38 point. Talking about Bioconomy, right? We jumped right into it. We talk about the crypto news, and currently that's what you're looking at right now, and that's what happened. A lot of people thought this was still going to the moon, right? You FOMO in 77 cents. You're getting excited, right? Oh, yes, I'm going to hit this big time. And then Wall Street Pete brings you back to reality and says, well, if you see this right here, we're going to fall down to about 62, 65 cents. And damn. Exactly what happened. What's going to happen next? We got to be very, very careful. You could get this shoulder pattern, and it's very possible because this is a head. And the shoulder here is already set somewhere around, which is probably this shoulder into the July 31st mark. Looking at this chart 4 hourly on Bioconomy, if you're with me, we still have a little fall here before we get the big inverted back up. So what I expect, probably this is a dead cat fake bounce. Bioconomy, if you're interested, and then we're going to talk about Bitcoin. Right here, the shoulder to the downside before we can get back to the up. So we'll see how far it takes us. I don't have any measurements right now. Didn't really expect to talk about Bioconomy, but it isn't doing exactly as I said. If we continue to get this momentum and retest this level that we've stopped and had problems at 71 cents, then we'll be talking about that dollar and change, and then that will be the moment we're heading there. But currently, right now, I don't see any reason to be talking about this J-like substance to the top. Most likely, like I said, it was a nice bounce. I didn't get the bounce I really wanted, but I believe perhaps this is a shoulder coming down. So we're going to check it out and see what happens. If we get things saying of the nature that we're going to retest, this could be a double top pattern, or perhaps we are going to break through. Let's see what happens. I want to stand by with Bioconomy. Well, getting to the title, right? The title was not clickbait. It was serious. Bitcoin has never in my history, or this history of this chart, been this low on the RSI level. On the weekly chart on TradingView, if you want to test me, if you want to check for yourself, 25.92. We're testing the absolute ultimate bottom of Bitcoin. We have not been anywhere near the range since 2014 of December. Please check it out for yourself. Hit the like and subscribe if you like some of this stuff. But this, this right here is something to talk about. Why? Because after that jump and after that run, we went on some type of an epic run to the upside. I know it's tough. I know things have changed since then, but can we really see the pattern? Because every time I do these patterns, it does seem to be relevant, right? It does seem to be on point. It does seem to be accurate. It does seem to happen. So hit the like, hit the subscribe if you do. I would appreciate it very much. Not asking for anything more but that. But if you pay attention, definitely mention through this chart, there is something happening through here. And we must talk about how that is happening. So I can't even bring it all the way up to show you what has been happening every single time. But the trend would be your friend to the end. And as you see the time spans, we're going up more volatile than we were sideways back in 2014 because there was less people. There was less money. What's happening? Well, people are hearing 18. Oh, Oh, 2018 Bitcoin? Oh, 2020 Bitcoin? And then the parabolic moves start looking like this as we get into the 2024. You'll see. You'll see. Right now, they're like that. What's going to happen is they're going to start going a little bit like this. And the time frame is going to get less and less. And oh, hallelujah, right? If anybody goes to church this morning, why should I be making a joke? I shouldn't be. It's not funny. But seriously, right now, the RSI level for September 2022, phew, if we were to change, right, and maybe October, if we were to change this, and as you notice, it's changing, right? We're starting to flip up sooner and sooner and go more parabolic in the RSI level for Bitcoin on the weekly. Expect something similar to this as it's coming through. So I'm pretty excited. It's just an RSI level. But then when I really start to look into the chart and I really start to understand RSI, look at this thing. This blew my mind. The daily, this is the daily chart. Exponential moving average on TradingView. This is the Bitfinex exchange. That ribbon is getting super, super, super tight. Whew. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. What is happening is we're hitting the very, if you can see this on the chart, I'm going to try and show it to you the best I can. It's in yellow. That is the top of the exponential moving ribbon. What is happening is it's super tight right in here, but if you see the candles are having trouble breaking. There's resistance every single time we're trying to get to the top of the EMA moving average. That is a very, very, very telling sign. What did I tell most of you, trying to make a joke out of it, a nice analogy? Because we had a lot of gentlemen in here. It was like trying to get the woman's phone number. Hey, baby, can I please get your phone number? You're beautiful. I would like to take you out for whatever, a cup of coffee, a drink, a movie, whatever it is, right? Whatever to get their attention. She kept saying no, but you kept going to the EMA and that's her name. Her name is Emma. You kept asking Emma, the EMA, and she kept saying nope. Then one day you shaved. One day, right? You're down 10 pounds working out at the gym, and you ask her one more time out for coffee, and she loves Dunkin' Donuts. And boom, she says yes. Guess what happens? The resistance we were getting that she consistently said no to us finally had a breaking point. And guess what? If you look at this chart, whoo, this is a dangerous chart. I don't know if people are staring at this or what. Daily gives you some pretty strong, accurate information. And looking at the volume on the bottom here is okay. Total crypto market cap. What are we doing? We're sticking with the 1.1 trillion market cap. It's very important to kind of talk about this. The volume is sticking steadily in. We're getting the same volume, but the price is staying the same. Do you understand what I'm getting at? That's kind of what's happening. And what we're doing is we're testing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is above, and we're really having trouble. Well, if you see, it's getting minute. We're really not getting those big jumps anymore, but we're still testing. And what's going to happen is we're going to finally break through here, which is going to be an upward W. And that's why everybody in the market, all technical analysis people, say, I'm looking for upward Ws and looking for bottom Ms. And if you pay attention to the daily here, I believe something great is happening, but what scares me is the RSI level. It scares me because what happens is I expect the breakout to happen. And well, breakout could be to the upside or to the downside, and that's kind of where I wince, because I'm like, oh, if you didn't know that, now you know. And I feel like doing biggies, bitches. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday morning with Wall Street Pete. We try to have some fun, right? Hit the like and subscribe. If you're not having fun, then why are you in this space? You must be making a lot of money. So we have fun. We're making money. If you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, go back in bed, play a different song. The trend is your friend till the end. June 18, somewhere in this range. We talk about this all the time. The trend is your friend to the end. Good morning, Stephen. What's going on? We have somebody coming in here, hitting resistance at this top here again. And remember, it is Sunday, so maybe the breakout is to the downside. What the problem is with Bitcoin is we're not far away from the 24,000 price. That's an issue. That's a big issue of mine. Why is it an issue? Well, because we could fall quickly. What I'm trying to say is if you pay attention, this ascending channel eventually breaks down. And it's not always, this isn't a bullish pattern. This is actually more of a bearish pattern the longer you get into this channel here. And the longer and longer you keep going up and you're not breaking to the upside significantly, it will become a bearish pattern and break down. I believe that the statistics on this, the ratio is like 65% to the downside and 35% on a rally. So I would be a little concerned with that. That is something to pay attention to right there, right? Could this be the time where we get our asses handed to us like the last two other falls, right? If you pay attention, because I believe it comes in 3 cycles. And I'm not trying to flip the narrative. The narrative is bullish because we're moving in a bullish trend here. But after some time here, hitting the resistance, asking for the number, what happens? Your self-esteem is going to get smashed. And that's like a human. That's everybody. What's going to happen is if we don't break above this 24,000, which is what we're having problems at, the 24,000 level, if we don't finish above this 24,000 soon, we're going to lose all hope. And we're not going to be able to save the world, right, so to speak. Just a metaphor, just fooling around. Fear and greed index chart. One big sign that I kind of enjoy. We're no longer in the extreme fear, which is the red. We're in the orange. We're in the fear. So currently right now, as of today's date, August 7, 2022, we're looking at somewhat of some fear still, right? People are still in it, but we're no longer in the extreme fear. It's been a while since we got out of that level. So pay attention to that. Also, like I said, it sucks. It makes you feel like the weatherman. But if we can't break above this 24,000 level, and you can clearly see where it is, we're going to have a hard time. We're not going to be able to get to the 29, and that's where I really think we're going to hit. I really think that Bitcoin's going to dictate what's going to happen next. And a lot of people need to understand this. I don't want to scare you, but it's the truth. We're either going to get better regulation, right? And big institutions are going to jump in and help us and make this bigger than a 1 trillion market cap. Because currently right now, 1 trillion market cap is obviously not good enough. 1.1 is just not good enough. We're going to need some big institutions into this now. What's going to happen is you're going to constantly see things happen like this. And this could be the very well potential next move. And I don't want to scare anybody because when everything is going well and everyone's screaming above 40,000, I can't wait, yes. And I'm doing a new chart on purpose, 37.5. I do actually remember something. I think it was 37.3 to be exact. And I have a wonderful memory. I believe 37.3 was a great number for us. We were having so much problems at that level. And look, if you go a little more further down, I think it is, right to that red lip. But long story short, as for this all, we're going to have to break above the 40,000 to be considered serious. And I'll tell you, we're nowhere near it. We're nowhere near it. And that's not even 40,000, of course. So point being is we can get another fall, ladies and gentlemen. Your money, the government, they'll be smiling probably. They probably want this. They're probably controlling this. Who the F knows? I'm not here for conspiracies. I'm here for checking out technical analysis and preparing you for the next fall, for the next gain. What are the signs? What are the warnings, right? This is Bitcoin. We have to talk about it. It's very, very important. The biggest price change right here is the 22,000 level. We start breaking below 22,000. I'm going to tell you right now, there's one last final price to beat. If we don't get it, you can say bye-bye, chai. And I've heard that somewhere else before, and I thought I made that up. There's one final price, and it's going to be 20,500. This is my strategy only, not financial advice. Just a gentleman twice as nice. This is your ultimate warning sign. You ever see the cartoon? Warning, warning, mayday, mayday. Yes, warning, warning. Shit your pants. Because this is going to be a big problem. And everything everyone talked about to the 13,000 may start happening. I don't think this can happen. What I'll think is going to happen is we're going to retest the bottom somewhere there, and that's going to suck. So that's where I'm thinking if there is any bearish momentum, if we have to prepare you for this. None of this is financial advice. Of course, these are levels. And if you pay attention to the last level, we are strong in this chart. So right now, new higher lows coming up on the Bitcoin price. EMA, exponential moving average, looking fantastic. There is a breakout coming. My Bollinger Bands are getting tight. My ribbon it doesn't get any tighter than this. It's about to burst. The upside potential, well, we have to break above the 24,000. It's Sunday. I'm not a big believer in the weekend. I'm not saying anything can't happen, because if you start worrying about your technical analysis on days, you're going to really be in trouble. So don't do that. But I'm just putting it and factoring it in on a slight little level there. 28,700. I am very excited to see this price. After that, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm always honest with you. I'm scared. I'm scared. Scared. Because a lot of people are going to go, oh, yes, let's get in on this cup and handle. And then that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, could be the ride of our lives. And that's what I'm talking about. So we have to pay close attention, because if you don't see this happening, then you don't have any reality to the crypto market space. And you need to keep this, take this with not a grain of salt, take this with an absolute chance of happening. So 22.3 is where we're at. But I'm telling you right now, we need to see a candle. We need to see a price above the 24,000 for Bitcoin. We are having trouble. The exponential moving average is showing every time we get tight, we get a big move. But that was a big move where we didn't want to go unless we were shorting, right? So my point is there's two scenarios right now playing out. This is one, which I don't like at all, and it would give it more time and it would probably come off this ledge. This is very possible. None of this is fake shit here. And then here we go right here. I'm going to keep it white. But that's the plan. A lot of people think this can happen. What needs to happen is the biggest cup and handle, which is obviously here, which we would love and very optimistic about, would then take us to the 40,000 and see a cup. You're always going to see a handle. You're always going to get a handle. You'll get a handle here, then get back up. But once you change your times and your frames, it'll all start looking like parabolic moves, right? The weeklies. Weeklies are starting to look different on the drops here. Big falls. Look at that week. Whew. Dirty weeks. That's what I call them. I call them dirty weeks because you think you're going to go up and then they get you dirty. Call that dead cat bounce. So pay attention to that. Stephen Atwell says, tons of Ethereum longs were closed yesterday. Kind of makes me think that we're going down. Exactly. So Stephen said, this is a great point. A lot of longs were closed. Guess what? That means we're probably going up. Do the opposite, okay? When you hear that there's more short positions out, buy the motherfucker. I sound crazy. Why? Why would I tell you that? Ladies and gentlemen, you ever heard of a short squeeze? Well, guess what? I've been talking about it the past month on purpose. There is a short squeeze coming. What's going to happen is everyone is going to have a liquidation price. They're going to have liquidation prices on there. You're shorting Bitcoin, right? You're shorting it. So when you short it, it's going to say, if Bitcoin reaches this price, your money will go bye-bye. Just like that. And guess what? The more people who do that, the whales understand, the whales get hungry and want to take your short positions. Don't you get that? Just because everyone's jumping off a fucking bridge and they're telling you that there's gold at the end of it, do you think you're going to get that gold at the end of jumping on that bridge? I'm not doing what everyone else is doing. So tell you right now, I'm waiting for this to fall. I'm not saying it ain't going to fall either. This is a weekly. So we're into the weekly. It's not looking too good. We got 10 hours left. It's over. After this weekly's over, I expect some type of a copy move. I don't know why, but this is what I'm telling you right now. So you hit the like and subscribe. You get excited. We're going on a ride. And we do our own research, right? Check it out. This is something I expect. And I have so much shit in here. I can't stand it either. But if you pay attention to what's happening, we got a minute candle here that started us off. We have the same weekly candle doing the same thing. You know why? Because the price doesn't know whether to go up or down because people are trading on leverage. But what's happening is instead of it going down over the shorting positions because there's more shorting, it can't go down because there's too many people purchasing the damn thing. So what's going to happen is the whales are going to notice this price action happening, and the whales are going to eat up and gobble all the short positions and taking you out one by one. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a parabolic move to the upside, and you're going to see crypto recover slowly. And then I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the cycle is completely over on the bear market. We have to get to over 40,000 to really occur and confirm that. So I'm done with this show. Right now, currently pay attention to what's happening. we're either getting this J-like substance I called since we were trading above the 70 cents, or we are getting, because I said to about 65 we should bounce and go parabolic. We're not going parabolic, but we are slowly recovering. So pay attention on Biconomy, the Web3 Ethereum blockchain. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm glad you dig that, Stephen. Some people get offended when you go the opposite way of what they want to talk about or what they their opinion. So I appreciate you very much for getting a little getting a little something out of that. 1.1 trillion market cap, total crypto market cap. I said we must stay above the 1.07. We continue to do so. Gentlemen, I used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. I miss this place very much. It's Sunday, 10 hours, and we should be able to come live for you. I am not promising we'll be live, but I'm going to tell you right now, after seeing that weekly chart, which just got me really super excited on the Bitcoin price, I'm going to predict that we may get a price action probably on this weekly chart tonight at 8 o'clock Sunday. So if you want to see some volatility, come join us. Hit the like, hit the all bell notification, and then when we go live tonight, hopefully at 8 o'clock, I'm not promising. Maybe we go before. We'll see what happens. Maybe we don't. Things happen in life. It always happens. I don't want to upset nobody is why I'm saying this, but I expect to come on. We've been very busy. And the more likes you hit, I will definitely make sure I get on. I'll probably, if I get stuck somewhere, I'll just go on my phone. That's why we do this. So thank you very much, Phil. I do appreciate that. Pat, welcome back to the channel. And one more thing. Sunday football is back. So if anybody's a football fan, which we have a lot of gentlemen in here, I do parlay picks. So if you're new to the channel, yeah, I know. What could you learn from me? It's not financial advice, hint, hint. But I'll tell you right now, if it wasn't for last year not working, trading on leverage on that easy climb, and winning parlays like every week, every other week, which I don't know how I did, we survived. We did very well. And I smile and I grin because I don't want to just talk shit if it's not real. So pretty excited and pretty pumped for this year. Go Steelers, Sean says. Yeah, well, you already know who I root for, and it's been a tough decade, but I'm loyal to my team. I love New York. New York, right? I could never get the mirror image right. I don't know why, but New York, as you can see the bull. You can see the New York symbol. Very excited for this year, and if you're interested in copying some parlays, maybe we can share information, help each other out as friends. We already share crypto news, right? This is one of the best crypto channels in the world. It's a gentleman as real as steel, and a lot of people of you are new. So before we go, I just wanted to say what my goals were and why you subscribe and why you hit the bell notification. One day, and it doesn't seem like it's happening anytime soon. I'm getting sick to my stomach. I get emotional because I really mean this. We're going to go into the city of Philadelphia. We're going to go into the city of New York. And we're going to feed the poor. We're going to help people. I do this every day. I throw out my water bottles I have in my glove compartment that stays warm. Not warm, it stays to a drinking temperature, believe it or not. It doesn't get too hot. It helps it from getting super hot. And I just give out things to people. If I have extra change, of course, I give it out. But point being is one day this channel, I want to grow to like 10,000 subscribers. And that's my goal, is 10,000. 10,000 Cardano, 10,000 Biconomy, 10,000 subscribers. Seems like 10,000 is the number, and I mean this when I say this. I don't bullshit because I know where I came from, and I want to help people. I'm tired of watching people struggle. You get it? And a lot of people are going to struggle. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And I want to feed the poor. I want to help feed the poor. We're going to set up tables. I'll do it by myself. I don't care. But the point is once we start getting enough money, and it would probably take 10,000 subscribers to get support, attention, and the publicity and able to really ramp that up. And probably that's when about Bitcoin will be hitting 100,000. So pretty excited for all these points and all these things to happen. We have this stuff recorded every day for a reason. And those are my goals. And I'm tired of seeing people in the street while I'm working, hustling my ass off. I'm serious. This is what happens. And I stare at them and I start getting, I don't know what the word is. I don't know if it's aggravated, annoyed, maybe the word. I'm just annoyed that that's what it's come to. Just fill up my cup. Like, I want to help them, okay? That's the first thing you need to understand. And that's why I started the channel, because this helps you. These charts help people. They're not always correct, but lately we've been on fire. You can agree, right? That's why we have these many subscribers growing, and we're getting bigger. But I want you to know the ultimate goal of this channel is one day to meet some of the people that I've been talking to on this wonderful ride of the crypto world we're in. And perhaps I do see something happening in this chart. But I want to talk and keep it focused. We're going to set up tables. I'm going to buy bread. I'm going to buy whatever. I've already had people, restaurants, couple, not many, but people tell me if I come into their town, they'll help out. So that's where this channel's going. It's not always about crypto. It's about being in a good mood, being in a good attitude, working out, right? Establishing your bags and talking crypto to one another. So I just wanted to get there and talk about that before I left. John, I used to work with all these people who struggled. It was amazing. I'm going to school to be a drug counselor. I've been homeless and addicted my whole life, except now. Trying to help too, brother. And thanks for your help. See what I mean? It's amazing what the channel brings. See, so the channel... the channel's not just about crypto. The channel is about positive energy. The channel is about what you're going to do once you become successful. What are you going to do with your bags? Are you going to help others? Are you going to be a greedy fuck and run away into the sunset? I mean, I'm not judging, okay? But that's my point. People have come far. I've fallen. I've almost jumped off a bridge, dude. So I sat there at the ledge, and if you watched me from the very beginning of this channel, I almost jumped off the Sandy Hook Bridge. Anybody know where the Sandy Hook Bridge is? Stood face to face to that bitch. And if it wasn't for a truck almost hitting me, realizing I didn't want to die, I probably would have fucking died. Lost my mom to suicide. Lost my brother to sign going through his stomach and splitting him open to where the helicopter that I heard hanging out at a party waiting for him never came. So understand where we come from as people. I'm here to help people. I've made many mistakes in my life, and excuse me as I get a little emotional because it's true, right? We all go through this shit. We all struggle. It's DMX style, right? I'm tripping. I'm falling. I can't get up. And it's true stuff, man. I'm a real guy. So Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and crypto, there's always real shit. I'm tired of watching BitBoy Crypto. I mean, I haven't watched him in over a year and a half probably. But I'm tired of the fake shit. Don't you get tired of the fake bullshit? It's what this whole life is about. Every single channel is reality TV shows. So think about that. Everything in this world is fake. The news is fake. Everybody's fake. Wall Street Pete is real. So you want to watch a real guy talk about everything in life. I wasn't supposed to be here. My cousin, my brother, he was really my brother. I lived with him. I left my house when I was young. If it wasn't for all these people I traded with, and if it wasn't for my brother passing away in a horrible, horrific, my whole life's been horrible, horrific tragedies. That's what it's been. It's been better, and you can't fall and get down to those tragedies. You can't get to the greatness unless you get to those levels. Point being is I wasn't supposed to be in Wall Street. If he didn't pass away, I'm not there. I never experienced this. I go to community college. I have a degree of something I'm probably not doing, and I'm paying student loans, and I'm lost, right? And all I want to do is invest in crypto, and I'm worried about student loans probably. I'm just saying, life happens, things happen. I appreciate meeting every one of you. We talk about our lives. Please let us know in the comments. What have you gone through? Everybody falls, right? And we all have goals to go up high and be successful. So I'm glad we had this conversation. I've had nothing but tragic in my life. And guess what? It does make you stronger. There's a reason why they say that. Sometimes it breaks you, though, and takes you down. And it's wild because that's where you may go in life. A lot of people don't make it. The successful rate right now in America is slim to probably 50%. You probably got a 50% chance of making it in today's day, probably less. Like I said, everywhere I go, I just constantly see people like this with a cup and looking for a hand-me-out. And it's like, yeah, what else are they supposed to do? But one day, like I said, when you make it big, you may make it before me. I don't have all this money. In crypto, I'm doing well. I'm starting to have some money. I'm protected, right? Get yourself a ledger. Don't talk to other people about how much of whatever you have. It's none of their business. But like I said, if you become big, if you really make it big, please just think about some other people. I'm not saying change the world. We can't all do that. But this is why we're here. This is why you hit the like and subscribe, because we're going on a ride. And we're going to the moon. And damn, I hope we're going soon.